Scholars. I didn't think I was going to make a video after releasing a video about Call to Arms, but here we are. Bungie has made another announcement, some more changes to probably, and most likely, one of the worst events we've ever had. And I say that because based on my video previously, if you're not watched it, I said it has extreme potential, but it is done in every wrong way possible. And it is already aged like fine wine, not even a couple hours and it's already aged like fine wine, because Bungie continues to make more changes that pushes the mark farther away from what it was supposed to be. Now, there are people who unironically enjoy this. Now, I'm going to point out two people. They're very not, it was a genuine conversation. I'm not hating on them. I don't know whether they've never played, how long they played Destiny and the Portal. But one of the biggest things that I continue to push out is that this event is awful because it literally is just the Portal. We're going to talk about the changes Bungie's done. So we got Jay responding saying, Call to Arms has been very fun event for me, in my opinion. Could it be better? Yes. Worst? Nah. And I don't know another event that is worse outside of Arms Day, but Arms Day does the exact same thing. It just gives you more loot. The only difference with Call to Arms is it gives you that catch-up mechanic, and that's it. Agreed. So I respond, you mean the same activities we've had for 4 to 5 months, the same activities, nothing new at all. Scoring is what makes the difference. Though, genuine question, what exactly is it that makes the event stand out and fun compared to other events with similar provisions? Concept of scoring system. I would say this is a fair reply. And I even said it in the video. I think that's the potential, is the competitive aspect. Competition to score higher than our players to reach aspired gear is just enticing to me. That's completely fair. It made me not hate running salt mines and made me love the coil more. I'm not thinking much about it, just enjoying it. And I think that's, if you've not really been playing for 4 to 5 months, that's fair. I think if you have been playing 4 to 5 months, it's very jarring that an event is the same shit you've been doing already. It's like being told, hey, go to Walmart and clean the shitter. But now we're going to do an event, but you're going to do the same thing, but this time it's a competition. You're going to clean the shitter in the exact same way, but this time the score that you already had for cleaning the shitter now matters. But you're still cleaning the shitter. It's the same thing. Nothing is changing at all. And this is not targeted to like Brendan and you know, Jay, because they were very genuine with their responses, and I agree with them. So you'd be like, why aren't you calling them retard? Why aren't you just giving them the, because they're not being retarded. They're just giving an honest opinion. The competitive aspect is very enticing. And let's be honest, there's very few things that are competitive in Destiny. So like, you got to clutch to your pearls. I'd say the potential is good, but it's not balanced with this event, and there's less skill and more luck-based, which is even more true now than ever. Same activities with a slight different spin. I wanted clarification because, like, what is the spin? What spin? For me, it feels good because I am now chasing loot and not a power level. But we've been doing that for all the other events though. I don't understand this because every other event is modeled in the same way as this, save Festival of the Lost. The competition has been quite fun too. Had me base rolling my keyboard, trying to get the perfect run on salt mines on event launch. Things were a bit rough after the changes they made. It has actually been quite fun. Having all the Arms Day weekends available to target farm is good. I think that's fair. That's something I didn't cover because I completely forgot to. But if you didn't even bother farm for the Arms Day weapons, you have something to chase, right? And I think that's the big thing with these events is that the loot is generally okay. But the event itself is not an event. It's just you're doing the same shit over and over and over again. And I think this is a good snapshot for the bigger, wider audience in Destiny, because there are content creators and the leaders of Destiny that have been playing more than me and other like casuals, right? Way more. And so they've been playing this content for 4 to 5 months constantly. And they think this is the best event. And if I'm going to be honest, if you think this is the best event we've ever had, your taste in content and video games is so ass. I beg you, go play another fucking game, because you have been desensitized to what real good games are. And I'm not talking about the gunplay. I'm talking about like events and just like even competitive aspects. There are other games that are more competitive that actually reward you. And it's just night and day. This is how disenchanted and disillusioned the Destiny community is, that Bungie can do the bare fucking minimum, and it is the bee's fucking knees. Well, it doesn't matter now, because Bungie is pissed off I wanted to know, because I'm sure these guys are also pissed off, because Bungie has made changes that takes the competitive aspect that people enjoyed and shove it down the fucking toilet, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Welcome to the second week of Call to Arms. Based on your feedback, we've deployed the following changes to the event. Score thresholds for all activities have been adjusted. Numbers abbreviated for readability. So this means the threshold has been, scaled to a specific way. Salt mines, to be top 1%, you now need 3.371 million. Top 10% is 2.4. Crucible, 1% is 13,000, and top 10 is 12,000, essentially, right? The coil, 1% is almost 3 milli. Top 10 is almost 2.5 milli. Heliostats, top 1%, 2.9 million. Top 10% is 2.4. And then Proving Grounds, to be 1%, is almost 3 milli. And top 10% is almost 2.5 milli. So it's all pretty much standardized. Everything outside of, like, obviously Crucibles to stand out. The thing that stands out the most is salt mines, and that's because, let's be honest, that's what 99% of people are doing. Score thresholds below 10% have also been adjusted to further open eligibility for the shader and transmat rewards. The PvE changes are designed to protect the challenge of claiming the event's top emblem and reward, but we also, let's be honest, even I'm not gonna fucking wear the emblem and I'm gonna get it. But we also feel it's necessary to address the 550 power players that have been adversely affected by lower score bugs introduced alongside our power equalization changes. When I did my thoughts on Call to Arms, the video I just released this morning, I did not realize there was a bug that was handicapping 550 people. Like, if you're 550, you got less score than people who weren't 550, and it's hilarious how they done fucked up. The PvP changes is designed to address the several reports we're seeing of players coming in just a few points short after completing very high score games. We want to open up this pool to slightly encompass these players. To prevent further impact of the power changes, the Call to Arms score thresholds have been locked. That means as long as you hit these thresholds, you have now, you're good, you're done. That's it. Now everyone has a chance to be 1%. And I think, I'm gonna be honest, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. However, for the people that saw this as amazing because of the competitiveness, how you feeling? How does this make you feel? Because it feels like a punch in the dick for you guys, right? And I've already seen people raging about this, saying, what the fuck was the point? And it further illustrates what I've been saying, that this has been one of the worst events because it fails to capture its potential of what it was trying to do, which is make an event where everyone's against each other, everyone's competing to show off their skills, and not a single damn thing actually lets you do that, because it's all RNG based, which they address. It is not skill based. Even Crucible's not even like Rumble, where it would be more skill based. Everything's completely randomized. It's not even balanced. So this right here has already pissed off a lot of fucking people. We're also planning to deploy a live update that introduces the following call to arm changes. decrease the cost of tier 1 revive tokens upgrades from Riven at the start of the coal activity. You know, I mentioned, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, okay. I mentioned that one of the things that made no fucking sense was the coil. And I still think it's stupid that it's even part of this activity, because you should be trying to do solo activities and not, unless they're gearing the coil to be solo focused. Outside of that, it's really stupid. But they're trying to make coil actually feel better and not be cancer, which it is, along with Tomb of Elders. Changed to 25 wish glass, previously 100. Other tier 1 dragon wish upgrades changed to 50 wish glass, previously 100. Tier 2 and 3 upgrades and revive tokens will remain unchanged. Expanded the interact radius of the daily shipment chest to address reports that its interface isn't showing. We unfortunately cannot address the following issues of the time of this event, even though it is probably some of the biggest factors. Also, there's something that they're not addressing that you guys need to know. The team has been exploring how to address the impact of high value target spawns in the salt mines activity. How about you just make it not count for points? How hard is it to just not make it count for points? Just just progressively remove it directly from everyone's score, whatever generic score it gave, and just remove it. It's that simple. It's that easy. You remove the RNG factor, and it lets people feel like they have actually it's skill based. Same thing with the fucking glass keeper for the coil. We plan to factor them in for consistent scoring in the future to call it arms events. Just remove them. Just remove the high value fucking targets. The call to arms tooltips indicate the incorrect number of competitor points required to earn the next percentile or above average. Top 30% and top 10%, the correct values are 5, 10, and 50 points, respectively. We appreciate your continued feedback and patience with this first call to arms. And we again, dude, I'm just tired of being the beta testers. Holy shit. That's all you are. That's all that this game is they should take away Destiny 2 and put Destiny 2.1 beta, because that's all it's been for the past year or two. It's been we are glorified beta testers. Now, another thing they're not addressing is the free 15%. I say free, you pay for it, the pay to win. They don't want to address the pay to win aspect of the 15% that's also skewing that helps skew the total points. That shit shouldn't count at all. Locked in then, nice. I no need to log in each day to check. Yeah, so you're locked in, you're done. The competition's over. Everyone's aware. Why is top percent only giving me 50 points instead of 100? You can't guarantee the spawn of HVT or at least dramatically increase the spawn rate, so players have to keep slaving away hoping to get it and spawn, and the rewards are dependent on RNG, not their skill and build craft. Exactly. Are we serious? I can't decide if this is neat that more people get an exclusive thing, or it's wild that the competition just got watered down to nothing. Instead of the community-driven leaderboards where the top 1% scores determine the points, has now been given an arbitrary number instead, ruining the competitive nature of 1%. By locking the scores at all, the competition essentially ends on lock. As anything just after just allowing players to catch up and earn a score that may or may not be a genuine 1% score. Why must we cave in on every instance of a rare FOMO cosmetic item? I don't even think anyone gives a shit about the cosmetic item except for the helmet. It is an emblem. It is a helmet glow. Like let the competition happen. It's perfectly fair to lock the scores in now. Let's more people get in the top 10% or 1% so they can earn the emblem. That's how you keep the competitive spirit while still letting casuals earn rewards so their time isn't completely wasted. There is no competitive spirit when you turn off the competition. Listen, I agree. That was the saving grace with all these people glazing the shit out of this event. It's like, it's competitive. Welcome to my side of the argument that this event sucks ass, because now it sucks ass for you, because now it's no longer competitive. Who cares? It's going to be exclusive to those chasing it. What if it was 5%? Would that unruin your enjoyment of the game? As long as it's competitive, it's fine. Remember, they had to institute this because of the bug, not because they're... You know, it's funny. I'm going to play devil's advocate because I don't give a shit. They had to do this. The bug is something that they created. This isn't in response to the community doing something wrong. This is because Bungie fucked up and didn't do their own fucking job right. So then they fucked it up more. Here, let me lend you a leaf. The people that think this event is great. Bungie is trying to fix a mistake that they made by making a bigger mistake and fucking over everyone who actually glazed this event. There's no competitive spirit in the same builds and same people rerunning the activities over and over, pushing scores higher than RNG, not skill. I think, again, I do agree that after a certain point, it's no longer based on skill, it's based on RNG because of the Glasskeeper, because of the high value target, because of whether you got a good PvP team or not, and whether people were stealing your kills. Like, all these factors lend itself to being one of the worst events we've ever had. Points being locked is stupid as fuck. I've been waiting for it to get locked, LOL. Why bother competing for 1% and always trying for higher points when you can just wait and be done? This is why, when I did the day one first impressions, I said in that video, and it's also why you should really listen to me, because I have a pulse on the fucking community and Bungie. Just wait for the last couple of days to actually give a shit about scoring high. Unless you were trying to catch up with, gear and power level as quickly as possible. Outside of that, always listen to me when I advise you to just fucking wait, because it's so fucking predictable. It is so fucking predictable. Now, did I predict that they would lock in early? No, but I predicted that you would be wasting your time until later in the event to actually give a shit about trying to compete. Because the bar would go up and up and up and up, and you're going to be checking constantly. So I was right on that. Right on the money. Points being locked. Yeah, we already said that. Because the poor programming actually ruined the fairness and competitiveness of the event. First below max level didn't get the same score multipliers. Then max level got punished with an unintended glitch, lowering the scores. This was a solution. That's why I think it shouldn't matter what your light level is. It shouldn't matter. It should be strictly based on how fast you go, how little deaths you have, like you lose points for dying, how fast you can kill everything in the activity, and can you kill the final boss in a timely fashion. It should be skill based, not luck based, not generic. Oh, let me put in 30 million negative modifiers. No, preset everyone to the same level and then make it competitive. That would have been fun. I'd agree, except for two things. The bonus season pass holders get, which is basically pay to win. Yep. The HVT RNG, I have over 224 runs and have never seen it show up. That's some fucking bad luck. Not once. It should be statistically impossible, but here we are. They were forced to make this move when they implemented the power scoring adjustments because of the bug it's introduced. Yeah. The competition was so fun. Watching the score go up, creeping up to your score, trying to figure out ways to improve the score. Watching, at some point, the score didn't matter for multiple sections because of the RNG. And it felt bad because you would spend wasting your time banging your head against the wall. You're like, oh, halfway through, no high value target, no Glasskeeper. This was a waste of my time. Watching the score drop down a level with anticipation of getting it back up somehow. Now it's over. Oh, well, hopefully they don't cater to the mob next season. Yeah, Bungie's going to fuck up and then they'll have to cater, right? So, like, will the thresholds not go up anymore? No. By the way, there's something else that was actually happening. So I got a comment. Sub Pop says, but what about the cheaters upping the scores? And it made me think, it's not just cheaters. Are people going to pay for this event? Surely not. This little free-to-play event, surely. And I'm doing Bungie a service. Bungie, you used to sue cheaters, like cheat websites, right? What about the ones doing carries? By the way, carries and paid recoveries are not cheating, nor, they are possibly bannable. Even in Bungie's TOS, they said you could be banned. You could also have restrictions, but it's not a guarantee. But still, if Bungie wanted some easy money, here's some websites to check out if you want to go after. So we have Sky Coach, Call to Arms event rewards, $30. Universal helmet ornament, $30. Holy shit, sign me up. I will work for you. Give me $30. I can literally make sure they have they're all Titans. I can get max score. Let's see, in like 4 minutes. So what if I did like, okay, I got calculate. Calculator. Let's see. So if I could do 4 minutes, hold on, I'm trying to calculate this. Okay, so if it's $30 and say I do 10 of them, right? That's 40. That should be that should be $300. 4 times 10. That should be what? Is that like 40 minutes? That's like 40 minutes, right? I'm almost certain it's not because I'm a dumbass. All right. Anyways, don't try to calculate time on the fucking calculator. Anyways, I want to look at the money. So 4 minutes is not that long for one run. But if I do like, what if I did 20? I did 20. I did 20 times $30, $600. Okay. Damn. Okay. What about 30 in a day? I did 30 runs times $30. Not almost $1,000. Shit, I would be running salt mines all day, fucking every day. And I will get as many, listen, hit me up. I will do paid recoveries. In fact, I'll give you a deal. Fuck these websites for $15. For $15. Let's see if I do 30 for $15. For $15, I will get you, if you have a Titan, I will get you 1%. I will get you the emblem for literally for $15. I got you. I got you. That's right. I need 30 people in a day. And then times that for 5 days. That's right. 30 people per day. I got you covered. That's the easiest $2,250 I'll make in my fucking life. Listen, I'll get you all those people. Absolutely, I'll get you to 1 percentile. Holy shit. But this is not the only website doing it. We got Carry Squad. $26 on let's see, the salt mines. If I want to be, and if you want to be top 10%, they're not even giving you an option to be 1%. Holy shit. $100 to be fucking top 10% on, what the fuck? Okay, what about the coil? Is it change or is it all the same? Oh, okay. If you change the difficulty, it matters. Yeah. So just to be priority, how much is it for priority? Oh, a little bit more. We're gonna stream it. That's all. Okay. What if we're with our team? We're playing with the team. 108. Jesus Christ. Damn, I could stream it for you guys. How much is it to stream? I'll let you play too. Well, you wouldn't be playing on salt mine, so let's take that out. Damn, $140. All right, guys, I'm gonna make you a new deal. For $80 in priority, I will get you 1%. I'll get you better than this deal. See, they're only gonna give you 10%. I'm gonna give you 1 fucking percent. That's right. I'll get you the emblem guaranteed for $80. And that will give you priority too. $60 for not priority, right? $80. I'll give you a deal. That's right. I'm here. I'm giving you such a good deal. And then we have Overgear. Let's see. Seraphim Age Ornament, $30. Limited time cosmetic. Hell yeah. Buy the Age Coverage boost. Secure a rare ornament available. Guys, they're only doing it for the helmet. I will get you the emblem as well. That's right. For $30 to $80, depending on who asks first. But so here's another one, Bungie. Guardian Services. That's right. We've got What Guardian services? We're at the Salt Mines on Ultimate mode. We're doing one run for $24.99. That's right. Again, you have to be Hunter. Remember, if you want me to help you. So this is cheaper than the other ones, $24.99. Damn, what a fucking steal. Damn, if I'm a gold member, I get 5% off, 10% if I'm a plat member. Damn, what a steal. What a fucking steal, guys. Absolutely. Guys, yeah. If you want to know why the number kept going up, I think I found your reason. I think I found your reason. I found it for you. I found. Hi, have a look around. Let us know if you have any questions. Yeah, I have a question. How much if I wanted to, be hired, can I get for I'll do it for $80. You guys get to pocket $60. I'll do it for $80, right? And then on this website, let's see, $30. I'll do it for $15. You guys get $15. I get $15. Seems like a good deal. Like, hire me, okay? I'll do it. Oh, what's crazy is who the fuck is paying for these services on a dying game? Fucking the game is dying. Who the fuck is stupid enough to do that? D2 Steam charts. Like, the game is at its lowest point it's ever been at this current present time. Why is it saying November 12th? What the fuck? Is it just broken? Wait a minute. Did they shut this off? Because this is not updated since November 12th. Like, it's not. I wonder if this is updating too. Yeah, October. We're gonna see if it shows November scoring. That's gonna be interesting. What if Bungie, like tinfoil hat, they shut this side off, like Steam charts, because everyone keeps using Steam charts. What if they shut off services so no one can keep looking at the charts? That'd be fucking funny. But anyway, here's these charts. Yeah, 16K. I mean, it's not as low as 13K like it was getting, but for the 24-hour mark, and you got to think console is not that much higher because we have the charts to show it's really not that high. Yeah. Damn, this was a good laugh. For future events, maybe do the community-driven thresholds for 2 weeks and then lock it in instead of adjusting arbitrarily. The idea of it being a competition, this is what you do. You split it up by days, right? And you do rotating rewards. Like I suggested a stasis helmet. What if you did all elements? Fire, stasis, and you lock it in after a couple days. So boom, you're done. And you change the portal activity so everyone's just thrown in there. So you have a couple days to get as high as possible. Okay, you didn't get that. Well, the next couple of days you have a chance of getting the strand version of it. And then it rotates. All right, you didn't get it this time. There's always next year, right? So there's still the possibility of getting the rewards. I don't know. Maybe I'm just shooting shit out my ass. But I don't think, especially when you're looking at all this paid shit, I don't think there's an easy, clear-cut answer. If 20% of the player base has the top 1% score, is it 1% score? And if 30% of the player base has the top 10% score, is it really top 10 score? Seems like you shouldn't have said hit the score threshold to qualify, and percentage should be part of it. I just did a salt mine run with 20 seconds of my 3.6 run, maxed out on the modifiers, and the score prediction was the same as before. Got the bonus and the HVT as before, but my score ended up being 2 point on the completion. What? Didn't do the initial objective. Damn, you gotta do the OBJ. Which I think also should be disabled because it shouldn't be like you're loading in simulator. Did I get this? Did I get the right OBJ? It should just be straight. This is what you gotta do. Go for it. How about turn off SBM and Crucible? Yeah, okay. Genuine W. There were still so many issues, but the potential for genuine engagement with cosmetic rewards, not just Eververse, and a really good generous catch up is all spot on in generating more positive sentiment. Hope you continue. That one guy, Lego Man, is doing the Lord's work, carrying the positivity on his back, because most people do not like it. This was so frustrating. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. For your casuals out there, they're gonna love this, right? I personally don't give a shit. If you're a casual out there and you've got your pitchfork and you're mad at me, listen, I'm glad you get your reward. I did not give a shit about the emblem. I only care about the helmet. I don't care. Like, if I could get the helmet without actually giving a shit about the emblem, like if I get 50 points on 2 things, I've been okay. Like, I didn't need 340. Like, I'll be honest. I didn't. Most people who get that emblem do not give a shit. They will not wear it more than a couple days until the next fucking emblem come out, or they do a Twitch drop, or there's a charity and everyone's jizzing their pants for the rarest fucking emblem that's now come back again because you spent $200 on Bungie. These are good changes for everyone else. It felt really unfair that 550s could reach scores like this at all, so now people can have a shot at getting good score now. Yep. Could we look into auto-completing the initial quest for accessing the event? I have friends who are stuck trying to talk to Saladin still, even after an initial fix. Thanks. I think it's great that you're at least trying to fix it and give options to all players in general. You know what? Let's see what people who are willing to share it. What are your thoughts? People sharing it. So you promote an event as competitive and test of skill, but then make it non-competitive. We got to stop doing this every time. And yes, I know there are still bugs, but still, this entire event is a mess and literally punishes you for being a lower gear level. I don't know what's happening because behind closed doors at Bungie, but it's not logical. Is it ever logical? If you thought that anything Bungie does this past year is logical, especially the Edge of Fate, I don't know what to tell you. I think you're illogical for thinking that they would ever be logical. With this case, I've grinded as far as I wanted, but would love to better my score. Thanks for locking the score so it doesn't get harder to get the shader. You know what? Shout out to you for just caring about the shader. Good luck in your endeavors. Thank you. Destiny 2, regarding the score threshold for muster orders, apply the following changes to the event. Adjust to fix the score threshold. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Once again, Destiny players do nothing and are rewarded challenge possible. Everyone gets a handout event. It happens every fucking time. Every fucking time. If you have not, after 11 years, if you have not understood that it always ends up this way, one way or another, I don't know what to tell you. It happens every time. Stick around the channel. You'll learn something from me because I tell you the truth. They do this every fucking time. And if you think, oh, they always break something and then, you know, do a knee-jerk reaction to it, yes, every fucking time. Call to Arms has quickly become one of my favorite events we've gotten. Not perfectly, but definitely, I don't understand people. I don't fucking understand. The scoring system has been around for 4 to 5 fucking months since Edge of Fate. Nothing here is new. The floor for content is so low that people are drooling for minimal shit. Please play another fucking game. Trust me, you will feel good. Come to the other side. Join me and the other people who have played other video games than Destiny. You will learn what a good fucking event and a good fucking game feels like. Holy shit. I feel like I'm losing brain cells trying to understand everyone who thinks this is a great event when it is the same shit we've had for 4 to 5 fucking months. And I'm going to be saying this for like a year later if Destiny's even around by then. That's great. I'll probably still get the helmet now since it's been adjusted, especially since my score went down a lot with the peeps raising the cap. A little annoying for those who don't have a lot of time, but yeah. Wish the HVT would have been fixed. Yeah, I mean, that's a big problem. What do y'all need to do this immediately? Fire the reprobate who keeps championing the cause of power influence score. If it happened just once, could you call it an honest mistake? But it just keeps happening and it's getting really irritating. Bungie will never apologize. They will never actually apologize, ever. They'll never say sorry. I'll need to double check, but when I'm home, I think that this means I hit top 1% every activity officially. To prevent further impact, yes. Yeah, if you're winning, you're winning. Yeah, like salt mines, I'm locked in at 3.4 million. Like I'm good, I'm golden. Till basic math is hard, let the 1% be the 1% occasionally for cosmetic. Score bug acknowledged. Should now be easy to get 1% score. Yeah, when 100%, when 50% is now 1%, Is it still 1%? Destiny 2 muster order. Why does everyone keep saying muster order? I think they posted this about, is that what it's called? The little package is muster order? They think they posted this about 15 minutes after you posted. That's not bad. A few more days to make the score. All right, I think that's long enough. As you can see, some people are happy about it and some people are really fucking mad. At least give them time to band-aid doesn't suffering Bungie's shitty exec. Yeah, as you can tell, there is definitely some division going on here. And I would say most people do not like this change. Like removing the competitive, the one saving grace that people were glazing the shit out of this event is now removed. It's now fucking removed. I hope in the future that they actually make new activities like Festival of the Lost and they make it actually competitive. PvP is an actual 1v1 or like a 1v whatever to test your skill. Every other activity you're forced to do solo. Everyone is at an equal plate. Everyone has the same modifiers, no high value targets. Everything, no glitching like being able to abuse Titan to kill, kill the bosses quicker and fucks over every other one else that's not a fucking Titan, which, good thing I'm a Titan main because suck my nuts. The scoring and the competition has potential, but we're talking about Bungie, and Destiny 2 is the game of potential, and Bungie continues to try to fumble the bag every fucking step of the way. So, believing that Call to Arms will ever reach its potential is like asking a blind man to give you directions. I'll see you in the next video. As always, hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more, and as always,